Trump, you've officially pissed me the f*** off, buddy. You've officially pissed me the f*** off. You're the scum of the earth, man.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of The Dave Show. I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day yesterday. My wife and I went to the Red Butte Gardens here in Salt Lake City, and it was nice. I mean, it was for my wife for sure. She's way more into this stuff than I am, but it was really cool because they had different areas that were themed to different plant life and stuff like that. But it was very nice though. It was a beautiful day, and here are some pictures of some of the things we saw there. But it was an absolutely gorgeous day, so it was great for walking around for sure. And afterwards, we went to a Black Bear Diner, which is, I believe, a local diner here in Utah. But anyways, it was good stuff, good eats, good food all the way around, good day. All right, well, listen, we've got a lot to get to, so what are we waiting for? Let's do it. News and nuts, news and nuts. Hey, it's news and nuts. Well, this isn't really a news and nuts segment. It's sort of news, and we're just going to bypass the nuts and get straight to the crazy. But I'm sure a lot of you out there have seen some of these clips of the 3 Democrats that tried to go visit the ICE facility, and it did not go well. And anyway, so I've got this video of them doing what they do, and then I've got a video of Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I'm not sure who the gentleman is, but I'm assuming he's in Congress. And they are going to, they're stopping by a facility in Washington, D.C., where they are going to try to visit some American citizens. I'm assuming there are some of the January 6ers that are still left behind. And anyways, both groups on their attempts to get into these facilities were denied. However, the reaction to the denial is very, very different. Let me know if you can spot the differences. Take a look.
What do you have to hide here? Really, what are you hiding?
I've never had.
I'd like to see.
Permission.
We actually
You're
have
the
people,
deputy
members
warden.
of Congress, and we have oversight over the district.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yes, you can.
You haven't
open
helped
this door
us
and
yet.
go to the
You're not
door.
coming
You
in,
haven't
right?
helped.
I got you! Miss Perez! Miss Perez, get your fucking officer! Get your hands off of her! No, I'm talking right now! I'm talking right now! What the fuck? Like! The light! All right. He just assaulted me!
That
Since
it's
your
told
folks are recording, the phone number is 202-673-7316.
673 what?
Yes, ma'am.
7316. So if there's nothing else I can
Whose
help you
phone number
with,
is that?
You have.
You can't talk to a congresswoman like that, and you gotta have to put your hands on me. You will pay. You guys are creating this. You guys have to be this. And Miss Perez, you know that's wrong.
And here's the same absolutely disgusting display from a different angle. It is from some of the body cam footage that I believe, I would imagine, is going to be a lot more of it's going to be coming out because the gaslighting has already begun on the Democratic side. Anyways, check it out. Next are a couple of clips that show the beginning of the gaslighting campaign by the Democrats because, look, I think these 3 Democrats that you're about to see, these are the 3 involved at the ICE facility. Now, the mayor of Newark, he got arrested, but I think he's since been released. But he's not out of the woods. The criminal charges are coming for him for trespassing on a federal property, which is curious because I believe that's what the insurrection, what that whole thing was about. That was one of the main charges against those people, that they were trespassing on a federal, establishment, a federal building or federal land or whatever. So yeah, anyways, these three are the ones that were involved in that whole scuffle. It's absolutely outrageous. Personally, I think these three should be kicked out of Congress, sever all of their salaries or whatever they're getting. I think they need to also face some jail time here, but they definitely need to be expelled from Congress for this kind of just absolutely horrible. Look, they broke the law. They were trespassing, but I will show you the statute, I guess, of specifically what they broke, and we'll get to that in a second. But check out this clip. The gaslighting is just, don't fall for it, my friends. Don't fall for it. These people are in a lot of trouble. At least they should be. I hope Bondi and Cash do their jobs on this one. So anyways, take a look.
The reason why we were there in the first place, to have a tour of this facility that had just opened up on May 1st. It had over 100 detainees. We were getting reports prior to our tour that children were there. We did not know the status of the facility or the status of the detainees. And so that is why we showed up there to do our job as members, and New Jerseyans count on us to do our job. Immigration has been something that's in the back doors, in the backyards of New Jersey, and it's our jobs to make sure everything is running properly at this facility.
Yeah, and I would like to know how many times before the Maryland dad was sent down to El Salvador, how many times in your career as a congresswoman did you go and visit any of these facilities? I could tell you it was zero. It was absolutely zero. So don't give me this crap that it's your job and your duty to go down and make sure things are run correct. You didn't give a crap about these people. And I can't believe you actually do. In the former clip that we watched, Marjorie Taylor Greene and the other congressmen, they were going to visit and check on American citizens, which, to be honest, I don't know how many times they've gone to check on those people as well. So, apples to apples, I guess. But at least they were checking on American citizens. These Democrats were checking on designated terrorist, rapist, murderer, scumbag, illegal aliens, okay? Big difference. Anyways, that should tell you all you need to know about the Democrats. But check out another round of gaslighting.
But there's no reason for it. Nothing happened other than the chaos that they created themselves. If anything, we were pushed and shoved and found in a very vulnerable situation.
I'm not entirely sure if she knows what video is. Look, we can see with our own two eyes exactly what was happening in there. And yeah, during the scuffle, there was definitely some shoving back and forth. I totally will grant that. But there is clear evidence that those three definitely laid hands in an aggressive manner on ICE agents and on those police officers. And this is the statute. I guess it's the statute. I'm not a lawyer, but this is what they specifically broke. And let me show this to you. Okay, it's 18 U.S. Code 111, assaulting, resisting, or impeding certain officers or employees, okay? Shall, where the acts in violation of this section constitute only simple assault, be fined under the title or imprisoned not more than 1 year or both, and where such acts involve physical contact with the victim of the assault or the intent to commit another felony, be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 8 years or both. Now, they definitely fell into one of these camps. So I don't know, my friends. Like I said, I think these three members need to be they need to be arrested. They need to be thrown out of Congress, expelled immediately. They need to go to jail for some amount of time. I don't know how much, and I think their names should be stricken from the records as if they never served in Congress at all. So consequences need to happen. Otherwise, this just horrible behavior is not just going to continue, but it's going to escalate. Let's put an end to it right now. All right, my friends, that's it for the little bit of news that we had. But now it's time to jump into the deep end of the pool of crazies. So sit back, relax, buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone. Jeez. I'm with you, lady. Why is it always the ones with the colored hair? I mean, what could have actually have happened there? What, did she order a Diet Coke and they accidentally gave her a Coke or something? Come on. These people.
My family of 5 is 50 days away from taking an indefinite break from the United States. We don't have it all planned out. We just have a one-way flight, no set return date. I'll be sharing more in the coming days about this journey, the twists and turns, the emotions, things we're doing to prepare for this move.
Where are you going?
It's scary, it's exciting, but we're just gonna do it scared.
See ya.
Yo, the gaslighting is actually crazy. Like,
what do you mean?
like I'm sorry. I didn't make this up. This is a real video clip I'm taking in real time.
Okay.
Like, I'm
Trust
seeing people say like, oh, since Donald Trump's in office, eggs are down, gas is down. Where? This is the highest I've ever seen it. This is what I'm paying right at this second. What do you mean? And I picked the lowest one. I picked 87. Like, who's telling you this? Is your TV telling you this? Go outside. I'll go to Ralph's too and show you that as well.
Okay.
It's higher. The gas is higher. The tariffs are bad. The job market is shit. Like, who's telling you this? It's like it's right in front of you. What do you mean? Just because your Mima on Facebook said it was lower doesn't mean it's lower. Like, I would love to also just pretend it's lower, but unfortunately they did take my credit card and they did charge me that amount. And that is normal. What the
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe move from California? Jeez. Now that is a mean looking Tesla. It's got some rims.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and
So how many people from the Crazy Libs or the Trantifa would be messing with that Tesla? I don't think a single one.
The more you around, the more you're going to find out.
Trump, you've officially pissed me the off, buddy.
It's Crazy Grandma.
You've officially pissed me the off.
Oh, jeez, you're so
You're
scary.
the scum of the earth, man. Your wife made the smartest move she could have ever made.
So this guy just tried to break in my car. Just want to get the plates in. Look at how slick he is.
Seriously?
Dude, don't they know that Teslas have fucking video cameras?
You'd think everybody would know that by now. What's he doing?
Try to open my door.
What?
Damn. I'm about to report him to the police.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just curious, like, what was the game plan there? It just by chance, if that door would have opened up, like, what would you have done?
All right, here we go.
That's a boy! That's a boy! That's a man, man! Who said?
Finally, some pushback against these guys that are gaming this system and taking away opportunities from women in women's sports. This next clip, I am only assuming it's from Donald Trump when he was doing The Apprentice. It's a little skit, obviously, that they put together. I never watched The Apprentice, so I don't know if they did this a lot or not. But it's pretty funny. Take a look.
I don't have a couple of minutes. I'm busy. You know, I'm making money. I'm busy. Hey, by the way, whose car is this? Whose is it? I like this car. Is this your car?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm buying it. I need it. I need it fast. I'm buying it.
You're buying my car.
Here's your check. Thanks.
Oh my God. Wow. Well, just let me get my kids out of the back.
Now, wait a minute. I don't have time for this. These are your kids?
Yeah.
I'm buying them too.
I'm
I'm buying your kids too. Wow. Good to see you, Rose. Bye, me.
Bye, guys. You good, okay? I love you. Mommy will email you, okay?
Oh, Donald Trump just bought a stranger's children. Hello, kids. I just bought you.
Who are you?
What, do you live in a cave? I'm Donald Trump. I'm the biggest. I'm the best.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Look, here's $12,000. That'll take care of your fear. Don't have fear in life.
That was pretty funny. JT Power says, I'm surprised that the media hasn't used this clip to accuse him of child trafficking. That's so funny because it's so true. I'm pretty shocked as well.
He's got no whipping. No whipping. Just throw his stuff around.
Jeez. Yeah, I'd back up too. That one lady is just sitting there. Those computers he's smashing? Oh, wow. Okay, that was definitely a cashier's drawer. Just throwing around money? What is this guy, like, on meth or something? What is going on here? Where's security? There's no security in all of Walmart?
Hey, Joe.
Okay, all right,
Joe.
well, at least he's taking something this time.
Oh, man.
Going back for more.
Don't record.
Don't record?
Don't record.
What? Don't record? What, are you kidding me? Yeah, keep recording. We need to see how this thing ends. Where in the world are the police? Look, I live in relatively safe neighborhood here in area in Utah. But whenever I go up to Walmart, and especially if I go to the Walmart down in Salt Lake City, there's always at least 2 patrol cars. Well, here in Bountiful, there's always or Centerville, there's one. There's usually 1 patrol car there. And if you go to the one downtown Salt Lake, there's at least 2. Always, at all times. So I don't know where this was taking place. I think it was in Florida, Tampa or something. But honestly, why weren't police A there And B, why weren't they called immediately when this guy started terrorizing everybody? I don't know. Okay, anyways, let's see what some people had to say. American Maid says, this is why nobody wants to go to Walmart. Yeah, for sure. Windsor says, we are going to need help from sporting goods at the front. That's funny. And then Phil says, usual suspects. Yeah, I mean, you know, is this another example, what we've been talking about a little bit in the last couple of videos with the black fatigue? And, you know, what exactly is black fatigue? Well, I found this interesting definition, I guess we could use. It says black fatigue refers to the physical, psychological, and emotional exhaustion resulting from the constant stress of racism, assaults, thefts, murders, and exposure to news and information about injustice and violence by people of color. And we're not talking about the entire black community. It's really the subculture of the black community that we're talking about. They're the usual suspects, if you will. But what is one of the common threads that run through the problem that this subculture has? Well, I found this is pretty interesting. It said, you show me an American ghetto, I'll show you a place where Democrats are in power. And that is the case 100% of the time, for sure, without fail.
Hi, so I'm a polyamorous transgender lesbian, and I have 3 girlfriends, and 2 of them have a boyfriend. The same boyfriend, actually, and he's really cute, and I didn't realize that I wasn't entirely a lesbian. Here's the thing, he's trans too. Everybody here is trans. And a while back, he gave me a gift. This really, really beautiful shawl with all this leaf pattern that's perfect for my gothic cottagecore aesthetic. So I was thinking about maybe getting him a gift, because he's really good at giving gifts. And then I was looking through my stuff, and I found something that he might like. Is this too much? I don't know a lot about trans guys, and he makes me nervous because he's really hot.
A polyamorous transgender lesbian. I'm trying to do the gymnastics here, the mental gymnastics. What does that even make you? I'm not even sure. But wait, you're a lesbian, but you like women. You have 3 girlfriends, so that really means you're just straight or bisexual. I don't know, wait, and then the guy you're interested in is a trans man who is also born a woman, so really, you just like women. Why make it so complicated, my dude?
We need to stop being so tolerant of these people that have no problem being intolerant to us. We are so concerned about offending people that have no problem offending the out of us and the people who have come before us that have created this country that we all enjoy, including them. Do you think another country on the planet allows people to run around and talk shit on their country? You don't like America? Here's your first class ticket anywhere else and you can never come back. That's what the should be. That's being generous. But I would be okay with my tax dollars doing that. No? I was first class, bitch. We'll give you a free glass of champagne. I'll drink it with you. Sayonara, ho.
And the insane thing is, if we actually did something like that, it would be way cheaper than all the money that we're wasting on all these stupid programs for immigrants right now.
Aí, ó, o chapéu do cara, irmão. Só em Ilhéus aqui na Bahia que tu vê essas coisas.
That's ridiculous.
Chapéu na barraca.
What?
You do realize that we can't go on like this for much longer.
Go on like
you
what?
do know that, right? Like,
No.
we're not sounding the alarm bells for funsies.
Who's sounding?
Not at all.
What?
We're sounding the alarm bells because shit is hitting the fan and it's about to get real. You know, I would
reals?
never come on here and try to scare people. That's
you
not
would.
my jam, and I don't do this for clicks. I do this
doubt
to
that.
educate people.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right, so educate me.
boy, oh boy, we really got to come together.
For
And
what?
they've made that almost impossible, but we have to. This is getting serious,
You already
and
did.
this is not fun and games. Let's
figure this shit out.
We already did.
I mean, the ports are empty.
We already did figure it out. It's called the election.
Can you just do me a favor and say the ABCs, A to Z, without singing it?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, like, I don't.
The term good morning was originated when our ancestors were being held as captives during so-called slavery. Slave owners, after spending all night torturing, murdering, and kidnapping their loved ones, would greet them at sunrise with, "Did you have a good morning?" That was their way of mocking us because they knew that we had just spent all night crying and mourning the loss of our loved ones. When you look this information up online, you'll see a bunch of articles and even videos made by our own people gaslighting and claiming that this information isn't true. But some simple etymology research will quickly refute their claims. The word morning with the U was created in the 1200s, but the word morning without the U was created in the late 1400s, right when our ancestors in the Americas were stolen and held as captives.
What the hell did you just say?
I know a lot of people like to make fun of those that use the greetings, grand risings, calling them woke or hoteps. But words are powerful and they carry frequencies, which is why they are spelled. Therefore, if you are still mourning, you are in a lower vibrational frequency, and the joke's actually on you.
Is it?
So if you know this information and you continue to use the term good morning, you are a product of your own ignorance.
That has to be the most stupid, asinine, retarded things I've heard in a long time. Christopher Columbus didn't even reach the Americas until 1492. Cross the oceans blue. All kids should have learned that in school. And that little expedition just merely set up Europeans coming back and forth. Nothing had been established yet. It wasn't until 1600 that a few people from England came over for economic reasons. They started this little place called Jamestown. It was pretty successful, I guess. And it wasn't until, you guessed it, 1619, which you guys love over there at BLM. Love throwing that date around. 1619 is the first official record that we have of slaves appearing on the American continent. So don't give me this crap that, the words were formed back in 1400 during the American slave trade, because that is that's a falsehood, and you're the one gaslighting because you have no idea what you're talking about. And please, I will say good morning whenever I please, because it is not racist. You are racist. It's time for Dave's Detox. Oh, jeez. Man, help the cat out. Jeez Louise. Not that funny. Aww. That's awesome. Trapped. Aw. She's like, I don't want to. Oh no, don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. Oh, jeez.
Tilly, no. Seriously? Why would you do that?
Lord,
What's going on there? Oh no! No! Oh, I bet you that feels good. Oh, 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 so close! So close! Oh, poor dog. Oh, jeez. Ow. Aw. Cute kitten. Oh, no! Aw. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What? What's that? That is bizarre. That's crazy. It keeps going. Well, my friends, that wraps it up for another episode of The Dave Show. If you enjoyed it, and I hope you did, please like, subscribe, share, slap that bell around, tell your friends about Idle Hands. Until the next episode, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated, and until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.